What up? Um, Cycle 21, week one. I think I'll do a weekly recap reflection of some kind. That's a quick and easy video I can make, especially if I don't, you know, put too much effort into it. I want to put enough so it doesn't suck, though. I think the biggest thing from last week. So I'm using Gemini. So there's this system, internal family systems. I'll put links and stuff below. Maybe I'll try to remember what I'm talking about. Internal family systems is this therapeutic style. The main premise is that all people are made up of many different parts, and you have parts that have been neglected for a long time, and other parts that try to manage things. Anyway, you got all these different parts. The basic premise is pretty quick to pick up if you Google it or Gemini it or something. And I had Gemini giving me prompts based on internal family systems for me to, just to get in touch with my different parts. Originally, I had Gemini just make a set of questions Monday to Friday that I would go through, and they looked cool. But immediately after day one, I was like, oh, these questions can't be fixed. They need to flow. So what I would, I started with the first question, I do my answer. The next day, I put my answer in Gemini, and I'm like, okay, give me a new prompt. So the prompts are new and they evolve with whatever I respond with. Anyway, I got in touch with my revolutionary part, which is I guess sensitive and angry. I don't know. I'm still putting it together. Like I'm having feels right now just thinking about it. Anyhow, I'm getting in touch with this revolutionary part, and it's interesting because the revolutionary part, you guys, anybody who sees this video is likely a subscriber, and likely a subscriber for a long time. Although there's a handful of new people, welcome, welcome. But I've had many different, personas, characters, parts, whatever, on this channel. I've had other channels that I've created. I have parts in my mind that have never made it out into the public. And these revolutionary parts, especially if we look at like Milltown Kid and Milltown Kid Z, and then me. I'm saying me, Casey Abbott Payne, which is another part. Like I was kind of like looking at them, and I'm like putting them all into this nice revolutionary pie, the revolutionary stew. And in the middle of this, like this was crazy. In the middle of this, like I had already contacted a long-term friend, we'll say, about us maybe drifting because we're moving in different situations, and I sent them a message about this, and the message happened to have come back on the day where I was like deep, deep inside of the revolutionary feels, and I. It's funny, like I'm thinking about all these parts and stuff, and about how to differentiate them. I revolutionary me exploded. I was like, you can't, don't message me, don't you? And then I gave them just the email they could contact me on, and we've been emailing now, so things are less heated. But I snapped, and this. All right, so there's that, but this kind of like revolutionary nature is like combining with the like community building and thoughts about capitalism and colonialism and white supremacy. All these things are mixing together in this nice stew. Um, yeah, that's it. We would like, yeah. Well, I'll leave it there. I'm doing. I started doing. What do we call them things? YouTube Shorts, just something random every day or so. No pressure on myself. I'm blogging every day. That's fun. I like writing. I wanted to say something about like, okay, you're 5 minutes, you're 5 minutes into the video, you're still here with me. If I can transmit something about community, wow, wow. I'm realizing that in order to build the kind of community that I want to build, there's like I have to build capacity in myself to be able to like build this community. But then really I have to help other people build the same kind of capacity for themselves to be good community members. Like over this isn't like a 2 week course or something. I'm talking about over years of collaborating and building trust and supporting one another. And then, building those connections and then like connecting the connections and like, what am I saying here? Like, I guess I'm saying like just doing that with one other person is very challenging to like build a deep trusting relationship. So then building a community with those kind of connections is extremely challenging. And I'm just gonna go off the reservation for a second. These are weekly updates. Whatever. I don't think I'm going to. I had it in my mind that maybe this 108 I'd start producing better videos, better blogs that are like researched and well thought out. But man, I'm doing therapy shit right now, so I'ma just let it all flow. But I am coming to the conclusion that I think I heard one of the cats out there doing. I don't want this to go over 10 minutes. I'm coming to the conclusion that the frameworks that we all swim inside of the capitalist frameworks. I think like people can get on board with like, oh yeah, capitalism's fucked up, but then you got to throw colonialism and white supremacy in there as well. Just in that like people's brain needs to be washed in order to like really connect and build strong community. And I really just don't. I really don't see like what I not only what I envision, but what I'm like currently in the process of building. I don't see it out there, and I think I don't see it out there because like it's just trying to survive in a capitalist world. Well, especially the kind of capitalism inside of the U.S. Like I'm chilling. I'm chilling over here in socially capitalist Taiwan, where things are much more chill for me, and I have like foreign privilege where like I can work and it's not super stressful. But yeah, like just building the capacity in yourself to be a good community member and then helping others build that capacity. And it requires like this capacity building I'm talking about requires like it's like a lot of different moving parts. It's hard to just build it in yourself. And then, and then it's hard to share it. So yeah, that's what I'm, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, and I'm happy with the progress I've made with building personal capacity and building capacity in others. And it's a fun ride. Just real quick, I'm reading again. Wretched of the Earth is a book. Just Another Nigger is a book from a former Black Panther, The Wretched of the Earth. Kind of inspired many people, the Black Panthers included. And then I like these super hard books. And then No Bad Parts. No Bad Parts is about internal family systems. My friend just turned me on to some website to get all the books for free, which is great. So I didn't pay for these, which is wonderful. All right, peace.